Wind divvy only applicable. And starter Johnny Waslin said go in the first of 7. And the favourite was the first of them to leave, West Coast Warrior. Headed immediately, though, by Zara's Goddess, which burns it off. And so the Valentine trained filly leads them going over into the back straight. Zara's Goddess sets up a break of 1.5 lengths on 1-1-1. Then dropping back third, West Coast Warrior. Toward the tail is Beauty Queen. And so as they work along the back part of the course at the 1200, Zara's Goddess is making play for Lucy Fiore and leads by 1.5 lengths on 1-1-1 as they just hack down the back. Over on the inside is West Coast Warrior, and so the $1.65 favourite down on the inside, and in third spot, leaving the $9.50 behind them, being closely attended by Beauty Queen, with Smoke and Joe just sitting back there on a bit of dry powder at the tail end of the field as they work past the 800 to the side of the track. And Zara's Goddess, given a good breather now by Lucy, comes back and leads only by 1 length on 1-1-1. Over on the inside, travelling third is West Coast Warrior, back in a bit of a pocket here at this particular stage of proceedings, so Bullet Staples will be looking to try and work off if poss. And over on the outside towards the tail, Beauty Queen, but only a couple of lengths from the leader, which is Zara's Goddess, who'll guide them for home. Zara's Goddess on the point of the home corner, straightens up in front from 1-1-1. Staples about to work the favourite into the clear behind them. West Coast Warrior just in front of Beauty Queen, down to the 275, and 1-1-1 had skipped away and shot 2.5 clear from West Coast Warrior when they go past the 150, and 1-1-1 stoked right up by Turner leads West Coast Warrior, who can't make any other impression. All interest in third placing for the try players, but it's going to be 1-1-1 who wins one. 1-1-1 won the first for the day and beat home West Coast Warrior, followed then by Beauty Queen and Zara's Goddess. So 1-1-1-1, the first event of the day. Number two, 1-1-1, and has now won its first from 5. The Oratorio gelding from Glamacine for Cole Webster. Troy Turner there in the saddle, and for Bill and Patricia Robinson has accounted for the favourite very comfortably. West Coast Warrior second home by Say You Think from Kelly Anko. Craig Staples back there a distant third, Beauty Queen. Joe has a party in front of the pacemaker, Zara's Goddess. So that was the tail. The second pick in the market rolls the 165 favourite, who couldn't build and really get going. Turner was off and gone at the top of the straight. He got the break on them, and 1-1-1 did the rest. With the blinkers on here this afternoon, finds the line comfortably. And the winning margin was 2.5. It was 3 1/4 second and third. They covered the 16.50 of the opening event in 1:43.07, and they peeled off a 36.22, concluding 600 on the numbers 2-1-4-5. Race 2, the Morley Growers Market Maiden, over 1.25 miles, 2,000 metres, a field of 8, no changes to come, and they'll go at 2:24, 3, 4, 2 and 8 are my thoughts there. Manitoba to beat La Cartier Optimal Barakat. As we take you down to the yard, here's Brittany after the victory of 1-1-1. In the
Thanks, Darren. Well, I've got Webby Jr. here. Mr. Webb not at the races today, and 1-1-1. Well, he finally did that. Firstly, when you heard this name come through, you must have had a bit of a chuckle.
Yeah, well, Bill named him. He had another one. He called it 2-2-1-1-2.
It's confusing, but he has indeed won one today. Did you think today was going to be the day?
Yeah, he was always showing a bit. He's been a bit disappointing, really, the last couple of starts. But yeah, he's got the job done today, so he might get a bit further, hopefully.
What were your thoughts during the run today? It's always funny, these 4-horse fields, it sort of just maps itself.
Yeah, no, Troy had him travelling beautiful outside the leader. Blinkers on today, so it's probably helped him concentrate a bit. And yeah, he let down good, beat him easy, so.
Well, I know you're on strapping duties. I'll let you go get him.
Thank you.
There is Cole Webster Jr. talking about the victory of 1-1-1, and plenty of fun in the inflections of this horse's name. If only he'd been saddlecloth number 1 today. Instead, number 2 in the 4-horse field, and he makes his way back in now and is able to finally bring up that maiden victory after 5 career starts, today being the 5th, and defeats the short price favourite in West Coast Warrior.
Yeah, it looks like the blinkers did the trick there, was able to settle outside the leader, albeit only a 4-horse field, but was able to put them away and was a convincing win in the end. The favourite, West Coast Warrior, had a tendency to lay in the straight, but I don't think it would have mattered the way 1-1-1 kicked away. It looked over, all but over, as soon as they straightened, and Troy has another winning chance as well coming up in the form of Optimal, who ran a nice second last time out, so not a bad book for Troy. And we'll get a word from him as he weighs in shortly. But the favourite in the first and the 4-horse field goes under, Brett.
Well, they always say back the outsider, not quite the outsider 1-1-1. They say back an outsider in a small field. That would have been Zara's Goddess. And when she found the front, I thought, hang on, maybe we should have listened to the old adage. But 1-1-1 was able to put pay to her pretty easily in the straight. But the short prize favourite does go down in West Coast Warrior at the hands of the Oratorio gelding, who went to Pinjarra last start, comes to Belmont here today, and at 16.50, and potentially a horse that can go further as well, is able to break maiden status.
Yeah, an Oratorio over a mile. We've seen a couple of Oratorios stretch out lately, which isn't what the sire always used to do. Troy, the blinkers went on today. You went aboard last start, but they appear to do the job.
Yeah, sort of helped him focus a bit. Probably lobbed a nice race today. I thought his next start would be York, but lucky enough this was a nice race for him, and he's got the job done. Stepping
up to a mile, you don't always see that for an Oratorio, but he obviously ran that out strongly. It was a convincing win.
Yeah, his full sister, Glamour Pact, he sort of got over a mile 18, so that suggests that he could possibly get a bit further too.
What are your thoughts on Optimal? Seemed to really appreciate the step up in distance last time out.
Yeah, he's bred to stay, and he ran second the other day, so he gets his chance today.
Nice start to the day, well done.
Thank you.
There is Troy Turner combines with Colin Webster, and it's 1-1-1 who wins race number 1.